Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up? What's up? I'm Robyn Dixon. Thank you for being here with us once again.
We in the streets.
Yes.
Are we in the street? No, we're not in the streets.
We're in the house.
We're in the house.
His house.
We in the house.
You are back from the streets.
Yeah.
You were in the streets.
The streets.
Yes. How have you recovered from your?
I was a zombie for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like the day, we finished. Well, I guess I can say this all because like nothing has been a secret about this show, which has been very strange.
Yeah.
I
think it's hard to keep that a secret of that magnitude when you have that many people involved.
That's true.
It's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's good buzz.
It's a good buzz.
Getting good buzz for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip.
Ultimate Girls Trip. Yes. Yeah. So we finished in the Berkshires Saturday.
Okay. And the Berkshires
it's like 2.5 hours outside of New York, outside of the city.
Okay.
It's in Massachusetts.
Okay.
I learned that as I was out there.
Okay.
And I God bless Dorinda and her house, right? And she is a very beautiful house.
Yeah. It's like a very large property, right?
Large property,
yeah.
Yes. I didn't, like go all over her house, but I did see significant rooms. I saw the fish room.
Okay.
Which was key to Real Housewives of New York. And to Luann, and I saw like the outside, back door outside area, and then like her main area.
Okay.
Okay. Which is kind of cut up into like different rooms.
Okay.
My point is, in my ball gown and my tiara on my head, I got into a vehicle that drove me straight back to New York when the party was over.
Oh.
Like I didn't even go back to the hotel. I said, get me out of here.
Shit.
Get me out of here. So I went straight back to New York, hung out, and I was like a zombie that day.
Okay.
My girlfriend was calling me. She wanted to go to dinner, and I wanted to see her, and I wanted to go to dinner, but I wanted to stay in the bed.
Right.
Yeah. I wanted to just stay in the bed. And I was literally like a zombie. My body was aching, but I was happy that I was there.
Yeah.
And then the next morning I did Sherri Shepherd, and then I came home.
Because you all were on the road pretty much
2 weeks.
2 full weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. So, living in hotels for 2 weeks?
Yeah. And it was like 2 days in the city, pack up, move. 2 days in the city, pack up, move.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. In the beginning, I remember Cal called me after we had gone to like 2 cities, and he was like, I know you're tired. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. Shit. We got to Atlanta. After Atlanta, I was done for the rest of the trip.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No, it's a lot, not just for me, but for the crew.
Right.
Yeah, the crew is moving all that equipment.
Oh yeah. Sheesh.
Every 2 days, like that's a mess.
Yeah, and the crew was probably how large was the crew in comparison to just
a regular show? Probably double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like we had some of the same guys. Like I saw Scoob was in the Berkshires.
Okay, nice.
And then some of the same people from Potomac. So it was a traveling circus.
Yeah.
Yes, of sorts.
But this is what you do when you go on trips with your girls. Y'all go from like city to city to
not
city.
like this. Come on now. Not like this.
No. Okay.
No, we stay. We might hit in a 10-day span. We might hit 3 different places.
Right.
This was in a 14-day span, 6 different places.
Wow.
It's just team too much.
Yeah.
For anyone involved. And you're working.
Yeah.
This when I'm with my kids, I'm just looking at the ceiling.
Yes. It's leisurely. Yeah. So, do you have an idea? Did they tell you when it's
gonna air? No.
Okay.
They didn't tell us that. I do know it was highly entertaining.
Oh, good.
Like I think that the audience will if you're a Housewife fan of any franchise, you're going to love it.
You're going to get your life.
You're going to get your entire life.
Yeah.
Because at some point you will see your person. Because we saw like everybody.
Right. Just about
everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I wonder. I get the question more so is not who was there, but who wasn't there.
Yes.
You
true.
know?
No, true.
And it's probably fewer people that weren't there.
Yeah. Than
were. Right.
Exactly. So I'll just speak from Potomac. We don't see Karen.
Okay.
Right. And we don't see Monique. Like those two were the two that I was like, I really wish they were part of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you see, but Mia and Wendy and...
No, I said that I wanted a part of this.
You wanted a part of Okay. You were just saying, okay. I'm like,
No, we
you
don't
just
see
saying, like from
Wendy.
Potomac, we don't see.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't see Wendy, but she's going through some other things right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like
Okay.
those. So to answer your question, or to your point, those two, like Karen and Monique,
Would
were
have been
missing.
nice to see.
It would have been
Okay.
nice to see them.
Okay.
Correct.
Got it.
Out of Atlanta, I felt like we saw everybody.
Did you see Deshaun Snow?
No.
Okay.
Except her.
Okay.
Oh, she was there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm asking. No.
No, didn't see her. Out of, let's say, Beverly Hills. Shoot, we saw all those girls.
Did you see some of the newer people in Atlanta?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And I kind of felt like that was good. Not that was good, but like when you look at the franchise, you don't think of, I don't think, these new girls. As a matter of fact, you don't, because they haven't even, their whatever they filmed hasn't aired yet.
Well, I think the newest, as far as I can tell, is from Atlanta, Drew Sidora.
Drew was there. I saw Drew.
No, I know.
You saw Drew. Oh,
right.
okay.
I'm saying I think she's like the newest one that was at Ultimate Girls Trip.
Yes.
Like anyone after her.
No, correct.
I don't know that they were there.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
They weren't. But again, like when you think about Atlanta, you don't think of these newer girls. You kind of think of like the older ladies that, held the friend. Oh, Candy. Candy was missing, but Candy's on Broadway.
Right.
I would have loved to have seen her. Let's see.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills. Shoot, we saw everybody.
Really?
That's kind of how I feel. Yeah.
You probably didn't see like the one and dones, like the really rich lady. What was her name? Diana. She was married to that young guy. She was on like a few seasons ago. She was really close with Erica Jane.
Oh no, we didn't. I don't know who you're talking about, but no, we didn't see her.
What was her story? Yeah.
But I felt like we saw a lot, like Adrienne Maloof.
Yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't be saying who's gonna. Let's just change the subject because I'm about to get in trouble. I'm about to give away the whole show.
Okay, I feel like we're talking about this because we've seen pictures everywhere.
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean? But
true. Yeah, we did see a Beverly Hills picture, and they were kind of like all in there. I felt like that was like they had very good representation.
Yeah. I'm sure Brandy Glanville wasn't there.
She was not.
Okay.
She was not. I felt like Orange County had great representation. I mean, most of their first season, let's say, I think they had 5 girls, 4 were there.
Okay.
Joe was there.
Okay.
Let's stop talking. I'm about to get in trouble. Never mind.
Yeah.
Moving
All right,
on.
stop talking.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your okay, before we get into our shady moment of the week.
Yeah.
My mama called me.
Okay.
She was like, I listened to the podcast last week and it's Black History Month. And I was waiting for a Black History Month moment. And you all forgot. And I was like, no, Ma, I think we said it.
Wait, so was February?
It was February 2nd.
Oh, no, we didn't acknowledge Black History Month.
We didn't?
I don't think so.
Not my mama is right and I'm wrong.
Right.
I was like, Mommy, I don't think so. I don't know what you talk about.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Oh, okay. Well, we got some catching up to do.
But in our defense, Mama.
Yeah.
It wasn't Black History Month when we recorded that episode.
Very true.
So we weren't cognizant of the date.
Yes. Sorry, Mommy. So it's February, goddammit.
It is February.
And we're going to take every moment to recognize the fact that it's Black History Month.
Okay.
And, it's Black History Month every day of our lives for us.
Absolutely.
But we will celebrate everything blackity black. Like the culture is, we doing great things these days, as we always do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we're trying our hardest to not erase history.
No.
History is very important.
Because they trying to erase us. We ain't gonna let them.
No,
we not.
No. I promise you, once all this is over, we're going right back to we're going to reverse everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
we're even going to build the East Wing back.
Yes, we're building that back. We put all of the artifacts back into the African American Museum. We're doing. I saw them pulling stuff out of off the walls in Philly,
in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're putting it all back.
An exhibit.
So we already know. We know how to do that.
Yes.
We know how to put our shit back.
Just
our
things. Put it to the side, and it will be back.
It'll be back.
Okay.
So
I'm like, damn, I wish we had a fact.
A fact. Okay, but
we could share.
I did because a lot of times we talk about Black people that have passed.
Yeah.
When we think about African American, when we think about Black History Month. But I was watching The View the other day, and they were honoring somebody and he was in the audience.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing. Yeah,
Right.
we got to give people their flowers today.
Give them their flowers while they are alive.
Yes.
Now, I know we haven't got to our shady moment, but it's kind of segue. Did you see the Grammys and the D'Angelo tribute?
No, I did not.
I wish they could have done it while he was alive because it was
good.
Oh my gosh.
So the people
I'm
sing?
like Lauryn Hill.
Oh.
I mean, they brought like everybody out, but Lauryn Hill was like the main one. And I was like up dancing, singing.
Really?
It was like so nostalgic. It was amazing. And
I
was
love
like,
that.
Damn, like it's really sad. And they sang some Roberta Flack as well. But it's like something like that. If D'Angelo was alive and if that tribute probably would have meant everything to him to experience it. It was amazing. Yeah. It was so good.
We got to start giving people their flowers when they're alive.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you're great.
I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So happy Black History Month.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mama, for getting me in check and together. All right. So do you have a shady moment?
So I have like a reverse shady moment.
Okay. I love those.
I would call it a reasonable moment, I guess.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. So we were out to dinner recently. The four of us, Juan, Corey, Carter, and Juan's homeboy that's like always over here. So we go to dinner. We go to the restaurant close to my house that we've gone to, right?
Okay.
That we go to. Nice restaurant.
Yes, I love the fish.
We're all getting, and we're getting all the things. The filet mignon, the crab cakes, the steaks, like So the bill was, all the drinks, whatever. So we're sitting there, and Juan, he's super observant. He don't miss anything. So Juan looks up in the ceiling, and in the ceiling is like a bunch of cobwebs and dirt and dust, and it was just like, And so the owner was there. He's always there. And he was like, hey, George, come look at this. He's like, he pointed out to George. And George's like, oh my God. Like he was like mortified. Right. So end of the night, we're like, can we get the check? And he was like, oh no, dinner's on me because I'm so sorry about that.
What?
Yes. I was like, that bill was going to be $500.
Yes.
Like $500. And he added free dessert on top.
No way.
Yes. And so I was like, oh wow, like this is he didn't have to do that because Juan wasn't pointing it out to him like complaining. Right. He was just more so like looking out for him. Yeah. And saying like, because he was just like, oh my God, the cleaning people, I can't believe they missed it. Yes. They don't look up, I guess.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah.
But you guys are in there a lot. Not a lot, but enough.
We hadn't been in a very long time. Probably at least like 6 months. Okay. So we hadn't been in a while, but we do like the owner, we come in, we give the owner a hug. Yes. And he's happy to see us and blah, blah, blah. But to like fully comp our meal.
This isnthis shady at all. This isn't even reasonable. This is amazing.
I said it wasn't shady. I said it's reverse. It's reasonable.
Yes.
Right. So I was just like, it's like.
Love that.
Sometimes when you get like these moments where it's like, you don't really experience a lot of like kindness. Yes. You know what I mean? Or just like people just like being kind or what's the word? Generous.
Yes,
or
very generous.
Gracious or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I love that.
Yeah.
And every time, most times that I go there, they at least bring out like free dessert.
Yeah.
Like they're always bringing out something,
right.
which is nice when you go to a restaurant.
Right.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of shit they throw away.
Oh,
so it's like, instead of throwing away, give it to the people.
Give it away.
And then it makes me feel like, you see me, you love me.
Right.
You know I'm greedy.
Right.
You know I want more.
I want all the desserts. He has sent me home with like one of each dessert on the menu before.
Yes.
And I literally go home and I'm like,
it's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
Yeah. I wish we could say the name. You don't want to say the name?
I don't know. Okay, I'll say the name because just for people local.
And they cleaned the ceiling.
Right. Right. I'm not saying, I don't want to put it out there that their ceiling was dirty, but I do want to like just shout them out because they are really, it's a great restaurant. The food is great. Yeah. The customer service is great. It's called Xenia, spelled with an X, Xenia, and it is a Greek Mediterranean restaurant in Columbia, Maryland. So,
and it's kind of off the beaten path. Like it's not, it's like in a business district kind of.
Yeah. It's like in a office building. but they stay open pretty late.
They do.
And like a lot of people just go hang out at the bar.
Yeah. I've had several dates there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you might see Gizelle there.
No, you're going to see Robyn and Juan telling him that you didn't clean the corners and the crevices.
Yeah.
Okay, so my shady moment very quickly was I as we've just said, I was traveling.
Yeah.
It snowed ridiculously.
Yes.
And so, if you don't shovel the snow when it snows, it's a disaster.
I was going to ask you about your house.
Yes.
Did you take care of the snow at your house?
Okay, so I had my sister on it. She was
Okay.
she was like, you got to get this done.
Yeah.
You got to call the people.
Yeah.
So I did call the people, and he was like, okay, I'm coming. And then he ended up not coming for 2 days.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. So on the third day, he comes. And I could see him on my Ring camera. He's like trying to get this done. It was probably like what, 6-7 inches?
Well,
and it was ice.
It was ice on top of the snow. So it
Yes.
was like 6 inches of snow and then ice on top of the snow, which I've never really seen before. It made it really difficult to get rid of the snow.
Right. Okay. So he's got machines.
Yeah.
And he's got a big truck and he's getting it done. And then he calls me and he was like, because so I have a circle in front of my house and then a long driveway. So he was trying to get around the circle, which he did not need to do. All I really needed was the driveway.
Right.
So I guess he was upset with himself. So he calls me and he's like, I couldn't get the he's like, I couldn't get the circle. So I was like, okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. He said, this was ice. This was ice. So I said, oh my God, sir, like it's why are you screaming at me? So I guess he was just angry and kept screaming, this was ice to me. And then he gave me the bill.
Ooh.
That's, I think, why he was screaming.
Oh.
He's like, he wanted me to know. He worked very hard.
Yes.
He got all the ice up because it's a blacktop. Like he got down to the black.
Okay.
So he did his job.
Okay.
And then he gave me a very large bill. That I don't have a choice to pay.
Right.
Yeah, I got to pay it. So is that the shady part, that I had to pay it?
I mean, the shady part, it's not, the shady part was just the damn snow and the ice. Like, that shit was crazy.
It was insane.
Crazy. I can only imagine what your bill was because your driveway is really long.
It's super long and
that stuff was hard.
And he knows he got me.
Yeah.
It don't matter what he says. I got to pay it.
Do you know how long he was out there and how many people he had?
He had two. He had him and another person because he had a person on like a you stand on it machine. So he had that and then him. He was probably out there 2 hours.
Okay.
Is that a long time?
Not really. I mean, you gotta tell me what the bill was.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But I appreciated it, and I just felt like he didn't need to scream at me about it. It
right.
wasn't my fault. It was ice.
Yeah.
Sir. Thank you.
Yeah, he's trying to justify that bill.
Anyway, I do want to talk about Sherri Shepherd.
Yes.
Because we do love our girl Sherri.
Love, love, love.
Yes. And they've announced that her show's being canceled or it's not being picked up again.
Same thing.
Okay.
Right. But it's going to be on through the fall.
I think they start September is when the new season start. Right.
So then does that mean this is what I don't understand. Does that mean that she's going to have one more season?
Oh,
if she's on through the fall
until the fall.
Because in the summertime they're off.
Oh, that's right.
So I didn't understand what that meant. But that's what I read, that Sherri Shepherd's show was canceled or not being picked up and she would air through the fall.
Through the fall. Okay, well I don't know, but I'm mad about it.
Yeah, I was disappointed. So on top of Sherri, it was Kelly Clarkson.
Yes.
Kelly Clarkson.
Clarkson. You gonna have me say it wrong. Clarkson. No, Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
But she's been in and out of her show for a minute.
Okay.
With just, her what is it, ex-husband? Her ex-husband passed.
Oh.
And
okay.
she's just been having some stuff.
Okay.
And Sherri, I mean not Sherri, what's her name? Kelly, I do know is still like touring and she's still, I think, trying to continue her music, which obviously she loves to do.
Yeah.
And the show, which is probably
that's
a lot
hard to do.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that show, that's a lot. It's a grind.
Yeah. For sure.
It's a super grind.
Yeah.
So Kelly Clarkson, why can I not
the Kelly girl. The Kelly girl ain't coming back.
Say that word.
Sherri not coming back. And we don't know about Tamron.
Yeah, I thought I read somewhere that she was canceled, but I didn't. it's like I read it, but I didn't read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Okay.
didn't feel like it was an official announcement. Let me see. Tamron Hall.
Okay. But let me get to Sherri really quickly. From what all accounts, the ratings were great.
Right.
Sherri is great.
Yeah.
That's our girl.
I agree.
So I don't understand what had happened. This doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
We know that ratings equal advertising equals money.
Right.
So if she's still bringing in the money, like I don't understand why you would let her go.
Right. So Tamron Hall was not canceled.
Okay. So
but
Tamron's back.
Let's see if there's a explanation on why Sherri's
Okay.
show was canceled, because I was very surprised, because I thought she had a great audience. She had, great ratings.
Yep.
I felt like I enjoy watching her. I actually, when I'm in the house, it comes on 12 o'clock here. I make sure I turn to it at 12 o'clock every day. If I'm here, I'm watching the Sherri show.
And I felt like she was, she has her monologue in the front part of the show, which is always funny. But I felt like it was funny, shady, not toxic.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes it could go left.
Right.
Which I appreciate.
Exactly.
And yeah, she knew all things Real Housewives of Potomac. So I was loving Sherri.
Right. So I'm sorry to hear that, but I do think Fox will continue to run its fourth and final season, with the last episode airing in the fall. That's what I don't understand.
Well, maybe they're saying she's going to run new content through the summer.
I don't know. I do think that there are like acquisitions and, like networks being purchased.
Yes, very true.
All of that type of stuff.
Yeah, maybe that has something to do with it.
So let's see. Co-presidents of Lionsgate said the decision was driven by the evolving daytime television landscape. Mm-hmm. It does not reflect on the strength of the show, its production, which has found strong creative momentum this season, or the incredibly talented Sherri Shepherd. We believe in this show and in Sherri, and intend to explore alternatives for it on other platforms. So that's interesting.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means. What, streaming?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so.
We do know that Sherri will land on her feet.
Yes, for sure.
She's talented. She's amazing. So
for sure. But I hope the show, not just Sherri, but the people who work on the show. I mean, we're talking about a whole crew of people's livelihoods. So I do hope that maybe there is an opportunity for them to be on another platform. Yeah. So we've seen Netflix go the way of adding podcasts to their platform, which, by the way, I was looking on Netflix and looking at the podcast. I don't see any African-American female-led podcasts on Netflix.
So Netflix, we're here. Yeah. Reasonably Shady is here.
Yes.
Give us a call. We will answer the phone.
But yeah, so maybe there's an opportunity for her to stream her show on Netflix. I think that would be great.
And it's
or YouTube or whatever. But I'm hoping that they can continue it, because it was a great show.
Yeah. And in that building, so the studio, I should say, that Sherri's in, it used to be Wendy's studio. Yeah. Also in that building was Rachel Ray. I think Ricky Lake. Like this building has housed many a great daytime television show. So we got to figure that out.
Yeah. So then the question is, okay, the landscape of daytime television is changing. So what are they putting in its place?
I don't know. I kind of have a feeling it's going to be us.
It's going to be a Reasonably Shady podcast.
Suspicion it's going to be Robyn and Gizelle. I'm just saying.
Wait
for it.
Live from Robyn's couch. It's Reasonably Shady. It's the Reasonably Shady show.
Don't hate y'all. When it happens, don't be haters. Okay, so I want to talk about Waffle House. Can we discuss that? Because I know that's your spot.
No, it's not. Said who?
Oh, it's not your spot?
No.
What? Or maybe that's my children.
That is not my spot.
Okay, so maybe I should be having this conversation with my children and not you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay. And Waffle House has decided to offer candlelight Valentine's Day dinners.
Okay.
Can you imagine going to the Waffle House and it's like dimly lit and there's candles on the table?
That's actually kind of cute.
It's very cute. With reservations and romantic decor. At selected locations.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
You're here for it?
I am so here for a candlelit waffle with grease on the floor.
Right, sliding to your table.
Why do all Waffle Houses floors? Why is it like just a sheer piece of grease
Yes.
on top of it.
That's what's like Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, tell Juan this year he gets off easy.
Yes.
All he has to do is take you to Waffle House.
Waffle House?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I'm sure you'll get waffles, and then they got the hash browns,
Okay.
eggs, bacon, over candlelight. What? This is amazing.
Not amazing. That is not amazing.
This is kind of amazing.
Okay, so if someone...
Hell no.
Okay.
Don't even go down that road.
All right. Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
Only because this is not something I do.
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
Okay.
Me neither.
Speaking of food, France has become the first country to force all supermarkets to give unsold food to the poor.
Which, like, why don't we do that?
So, this was going to be one of my questions when I got to heaven.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. Like, God, why do we throw so much food away when there are people that are hungry?
Right.
Like, why haven't anyone thought, hey, let's give it to people that really need it?
Right.
And I do know that there's like food quality control. Like, you
Yeah.
can't give away food that's going bad or whatever. And I understand that.
Yeah.
But there's ways to fix that too.
Right. So much.
Yeah.
So
So
much.
I'm very proud of France. Hopefully the United States will get on board, because no one should be, there's so much food. No one should go hungry.
Yeah. It's crazy how much food is wasted.
Yeah.
Crazy. Even
So-
in my own home. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. No, for real.
Right.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. Speaking of, well, I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, can we talk about Kiki? Oh, I want to talk about Savannah. I'm all over the place. I want to talk about Savannah Guthrie,
Guthrie.
whose mom is missing. We want to, give her all of our love and support and prayers.
Yes.
All she's asking is for people to pray.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully by the time that this podcast airs, they'll have some positive news. But this feels like those movies and shows that I watch. Like, I feel like I've never really heard something like this in real life, at least, where a prominent news anchor, parent or mother or, family member is pretty much kidnapped in the middle of the night.
So wait, she was kidnapped? I thought it was like she had, did I make this up, that she had dementia and she walked out the door?
You made that up. No, she was kidnapped.
Oh.
No, she was kidnapped.
This is horrible.
Yes. She was taken in the middle of the night, and they can kind of pinpoint a time around like close to 2 a.m. because her pacemaker.
Oh, she has a pacemaker.
Yes. So her pacemaker is no longer communicating with her cell phone.
Okay.
Her cell phone was left at the house.
Got it.
So the last communication that her pacemaker sent to the cell phone was around 2 a.m.
Okay, wait. This is a whole nother thing. So if she's not near her cell phone, will her pacemaker not work?
No, I think it'll work.
Okay.
I think the cell phone is just so that they can like make sure it's working.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think she needs her cell phone for the pacemaker to work.
Yeah.
But they were saying there's other important medication that she needs to survive. So if she has a pacemaker, she probably needs, what the other medication for your heart and stuff like that.
Yeah, because my dad had a pacemaker. So that's important. And they can depending on what kind you get, they can at their facility turn it off or turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
They can manipulate
Monitor it. Yeah. So her doctor probably somewhere is monitoring it as well.
Okay.
Which could probably tell them, I don't know. Can that tell them if she's alive?
Well, can that tell them where she is?
Mm.
Does it have like a GPS on it?
I don't know, but I think they should have that now.
I did not know all these details.
Yes.
I pray to God that they find this woman.
Yes.
And who and what and why would they kidnap? What is she, 75 years old?
84.
She's 84 years old.
Yes.
Why would they kidnap her?
Right. I don't know. And so there was blood found, they said, on the door or something.
Okay.
Leaving out of the house. And it was in the middle of the night. And apparently there have been like 2 ransom letters that were sent to like TMZ and another news outlet. I think the local.
Why wouldn't they send it to her?
Well, right. And so they're trying to verify the legitimacy of it. And then they also, if these ransom letters are legit, then they need real proof of life.
Yeah.
And now with AI, you can put out fake voices, fake images. So they're working through that. So that's kind of where they are right now. Like I said, I hope this ends positively, but it's so creepy. It's like a movie, one of these crime thriller series that I watch. I've never heard of something like this.
And
happening
does
in real
she
life.
live by herself?
Yes.
Oh, she was living by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, it's awful. So sad.
Yeah.
So sad. So
okay, so we're
praying for a positive outcome.
Yes,
please,
for sure.
Bring her mama home.
For sure.
Please.
For sure.
And it's like, oh my God, I hope they're being whoever has her. I hope they're being kind to her.
Yes, feeding her,
oh.
making sure she's okay. Put her feet up, like the whole nine.
Oh
This is terrible.
I know, it's awful.
Speaking of the Epstein files of it all,
mm-hmm.
It's kind of wild. Like if you really deep dive into the little bit that they've put out, mind you, they've only put out like 1% or 2%.
Right. I mean, they've redacted so much.
They've redacted, but like first of all, why are there so many emails? I guess it's before text messages, like
right.
and before phone calls.
Right.
Like I don't know why there's so many emails.
Did they think email was more discreet than a phone? I mean, because they had, all right, what were the years? Like 2014? You had two-way pagers. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know why there's so many emails.
Yeah. That's bizarre.
But if you
I did not communicate by email like that.
No. But even if you jump in and check it out for a minute, and just scrape the surface of like what's going on here, it's disturbing.
Yes.
Beyond disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's one that I saw and it was like, hey, the young girl, she was a little naughty.
Yeah.
And the whole person, the sender, their name is completely redacted.
Right.
And it's like, why are we redacting the names of the perpetrators?
Yes.
Why?
Why are we hiding? Why are we doing them any favors?
Right.
Right. I don't get that.
Like, who's behind it? Like, who are these people?
Well, if the person is the person that wears diapers, then I mean, we get it. Right. But like, this is terrible.
And then apparently, okay, so is this true? Is Trump in there like mentioned 13,000 times or something?
I thought it was 38,000 times. I thought it was something ridiculous.
So apparently Trump is mentioned thousands of times, right? What I find interesting is that when you hear other people, I've heard of other people being mentioned in the Epstein files. And then you kind of immediately hear like, they were like fired from their job. Or I can't remember, like it was like some executive of like, big corporation, and they've been let go because they appeared in the Epstein files.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so why aren't we using the same energy for Trump? It's like other people are scared that they're going to lose their livelihood because their name is in the Epstein files. Yeah. But Trump's name is in here thousands of times.
Thousands.
And he's still,
And he's still
the president
on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Now,
it's crazy.
Did you see Russell Wilson?
It was something about he booked a jet or something.
He was like, oh, no. Let me clarify this right now.
Right.
This is why my name is involved.
Okay.
It was something like, it was something about booking a jet.
Okay.
It was something about, but it wasn't like, it was something like, oh, we'll call Russ. I don't know. It was something very.
He's like, oh, hell no.
Very innocent.
Right.
Yes, it was very innocent.
Right.
But like.
Hell no.
Yeah, everybody's having to clearly defend themselves.
Yeah.
And then others aren't. Others aren't saying a word.
Nothing.
Yeah. Saying nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ooh, it's disturbing.
I don't know. It is kind of disturbing, the stuff that you see in there. I mean, those poor victims.
Ooh.
Victims.
Ooh. Just
young
disgusting.
girls were abused and taken advantage of, and just I can't even imagine how the long-term damage that was done to them. So I feel so bad.
Oh, for life.
Yeah.
Damage for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, terrible.
Horrible.
Anyway, okay. So did you hear what Keke Palmer said recently?
No.
Speaking of my Keke. Okay. I love me some Keke Palmer. She said, because I think the question was she ever like get married again, or what does marriage look like for her in the future? And she said yes. And she said he can still live in his house and I'm gonna live in my house. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's my Virgo queen. Because that's how Virgos roll. Okay. We can get married. We can be husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs., all the things. But you need to go home to your house.
Right.
And I'm gonna stay at my house.
That is a great concept.
Would that work for you?
That would work for me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
I feel like the houses should be like on the same block though.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Or like in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
In the same complex.
Walking distance.
Okay, fine. Fine. But
It should
like,
be walking distance.
you go over there.
Yes.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah. And I mean, I think the longer women are settled in their like aloneness, just kind of comfortable being by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's harder to like invite other people into your space.
Totally.
And share your space.
Permanently. Ooh.
Yeah.
No. Definitely different bedrooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, if you can get a different bedroom, you go for it.
Oh, yeah. No. What?
And then it's the temperature is how you want it.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you something. Nothing beats a good night's sleep. If you can get a good night's sleep, baby.
Yes.
Life is good.
And the men, I don't know what they like to cuddle. And
oh,
I'm hot.
Get away.
I'm hot. I'm like, it's too
cuddle
hot.
schmuddle. Get out of here with that.
I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, okay.
And then the snoring. And then
the snoring is wild. The snoring is absolutely wild.
Yes.
Okay,
so real quick.
Yeah.
A lot of people have messaged me.
Ooh, what happened? What'd you do,
and
Robyn?
Wanted my thoughts.
Okay.
On the Karen Huger interview.
Oh, okay.
So to be honest.
Okay, the interview, Karen, there was an episode, last episode of this season of Potomac. Karen and Andy did a sit down.
Yeah.
And Andy asked her, Karen had just come out of, what do we call it?
Jail.
The county.
Oh, the county.
Yeah. Did she call it the county?
That's what you said she called it.
Yeah. Jail. And it was kind of like a Barbara Walters special. It was like they sat down and he had a lot of questions.
Yeah. And which, by the way, it was y'all's highest rated episode
of
the season. Yes.
Thank you, Karen. Thanks. Well, it was highly anticipated.
Yeah. Right. I mean, and listen, I watched, and I haven't watched anything from the whole season.
Karen, I want you to know you got Robyn watching. Okay.
I watched. Well, more so because people were messaging me like, do you see this? Have you watched this? Like, they were kind of, had their thoughts. So I was like, all right, well, let me watch.
Okay.
So I watched, and honestly, I don't want to really go too deep. Maybe on Patreon, I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts. But I will just say, I feel like I saw the same person, from years prior, the same person that I've known from over the years. That was the same person who did that interview.
What do you mean by that?
A lot of the same like deflection.
Oh, okay.
Not. I feel like there was some accountability, but not in like a. What I wanted to really see from her was like a sincere apology or a sincere acknowledgement of drunk driving is never okay.
Yeah.
I apologize to all of the, all the victims and victims' families of drunk drivers. Like, this is a really serious matter. Like, I really wanted to see her attack that topic.
Yeah.
And just kind of like say like, what I did is never acceptable, blah, 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 blah. And what I felt like I saw was like a lot of blame shifting and a lot of deflection. And then a lot of trying to like, I don't know, it was weird. It was like she almost didn't want to embrace the alcoholism part and was putting it more on like the prescription drugs. And I felt like that in a way was kind of trying to blame whomever prescribed her these drugs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But in not in her defense, but we knew Karen drank. We drank with Karen. Right. But I that was the first time I had heard anything about pills or any type of anything adding to drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. But it's not I don't find it hard to believe.
Oh no, I believe her.
But just even like, even trying to like be shady towards Wendy, like that was unnecessary. It was like,
okay, I forgot that part. What happened there?
Wendy said someone told her, like, I don't know, she met someone and they were like, oh, that lady always day drinking, which we know is true.
Right.
And who would talk to Wendy? She lives in Timbuktu.
Oh, I see. But she admitted that though, right? She admitted
it happened 20 years ago in Legal Seafood.
Okay.
Like, do you know what I mean? And then, but I'm just saying like her throwing a dig at Wendy because she lives far away and who would talk to Wendy? Like, that was unnecessary. It was, let's just take accountability and let's not deflect. Let's just kind of address the topic head on and be kind of remorseful, and let's try to like send a message to the people out here like, I am sorry, because I know a lot of people have lost loved ones from drunk drivers, and that is never okay.
Yeah.
Because she even tried to not even say that she was drunk, like this. I don't know. It was weird. She tried to downplay. Andy said, "Oh, you had 4 DUIs." No, I had 2. Like, and the other one were, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just own it.
Just own it. So
own it.
And now that you're saying this, I'm remembering, because we have filmed the reunion.
Yeah.
And Karen is at the reunion, and this obviously comes up again, and she talks a lot about her story again. And I feel like you're going to get that at the reunion.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like you're going to get, I don't know what they're going to show.
Right.
But I do remember her talking at the reunion, and I felt like great about what she was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And maybe, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't want to go too deep, because I've never been to jail. I've never had a drinking problem. I've never had any of these issues that she has. And so I don't want to like attack someone, but I just felt like if I was a victim of a drunk driver, like I would have been totally disappointed in that interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But it's so crazy, because I've had people comment to me what you just said, and people have been like, "Oh my gosh, Karen was so accountable. Karen did great. It was amazing." So it's weird, people's perception or perspective. Yeah, their point of view.
Yeah. People definitely interpret things differently. I didn't see one person say that she was.
Well, these are my friends. These are my friends that are DMing me.
Yeah, I didn't see one person. Everyone was like, "What was that?" I mean, but even to go as far as like to blame your marriage, like you weren't happy in your marriage. You know, it just always felt like there was like a blame,
as opposed to saying, "I effed up."
Right.
It's all on me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I mean, I walked away feeling like she's not healed. Like she's.
Oh, really? You felt that way?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't felt that way.
Okay.
I do feel like she is, I don't want to say different. She's learned some lessons.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that. She's learned some hard lessons, which, and I can say this, she don't ever want to go back there again.
Right.
She's learned some hard lessons, and hopefully she is actively trying to get to another place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
She does her therapy and all that. So
okay.
I'm happy about that.
I hope so. I did appreciate her resourcefulness in putting
baby,
the maxi pads on the toilet.
Baby, that is incredible.
Yes.
So for those of y'all who don't know,
that.
Karen said she went to the CO and said she was on her period, which we all know Karen is not, so that she could get maxi pads to line her toilet.
The toilet.
To make the toilet, I guess better,
a little
to sit
more
on.
Sanitary, like a little more, you give them a little cushion, and like you're not sitting your ass on all these other people's asses. Like,
totally.
How clean is this thing?
Right. And then she said she got shaving cream. She told me this. She did something with shaving cream and used it in a way that she turned it into like an air freshener for her room. I mean, not her room, her space. Her 2x4. Like, so that was like ingenious to me.
Shaving cream. What did she do with it?
I don't know, but she made it be like an air freshener of sorts. So that's like, who knew?
Okay.
Who knew Karen was so creative?
Yeah. I mean, hey, look,
Karen.
You got all the time in the world in there to like
to think about what can I do to make my quarters
to be
feel more
comfortable.
homey. Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Okay. One other thing I wanted to discuss, which bothered me.
Okay.
It had something to do with Mr. Cam Newton.
Okay.
So Cam was interviewing a guy. I don't know who this guy is. But we'll figure it out and put it in the chat. But he was on Cam's podcast.
Okay.
And the guy posed a question to Cam Newton, who has a podcast. It's called Funky Friday. He was a big time football player. Was he a quarterback?
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And the guy asked him, have you ever had like female friends?
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton was like, absolutely not. And so he's like, no, like female friends, like just friends that are females. And the guy asked him like 14 times, and Cam was like, absolutely not. And the guy's like, why are you so immature?
Right.
I mean, he didn't say it like this, but he was like, why is it that you don't have the maturity to have a female friend and it not be like you're trying to get in her pants? And he just was like, because I know me. And you think that's okay? Like, so
Cam Newton has a lot of bad takes, I would say.
Well,
on just like
life,
relationships and like men and women. I don't know.
Yeah.
He just has a lot of bad takes.
Well,
and then he has how many baby mamas?
No clue.
Okay.
What? A lot? I know.
He has a bunch of kids. I don't know how many different baby mamas he has.
Well, he said he cannot have a female friend. There's not going to be any woman around him that is going to be his friend.
So he's saying he can't be friends because it's going to turn sexual.
He's going to want to have sex with them at some point.
Yeah.
Which I find to be completely immature.
It is.
Like,
it's incredibly immature.
But think about the world.
Right.
Like, if all men could not be mature and keep it in their pants.
Right.
This is going to be a dark day.
Right.
Because it's like, how do you have an assistant?
Right.
How do you have a nanny?
Right.
Or if the nanny's a woman, how do you have anyone around you in a working capacity?
Right.
That you feel like is eventually you're going to want to get in their pants?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, Cam, I don't know you, sir.
It's extremely immature.
I just want to say, I'm going to pray for you because you got to be able to keep it in your pants.
Right.
Like, and so then you're saying basically, like, imagine if you're dating him.
Right.
And you know
right.
that he can't have women around him and because he's going to want to have sex with them.
Right. But maybe
That's
he's
crazy.
not categorizing those people as friends, like the assistants,
the workers. Okay, so let's take those out.
Yeah.
But don't you want to have somebody in your life? Because I have, several male friends that are just friends.
Yeah, me too.
And like when I am dating somebody, I'm able to like talk to them about the male perspective.
Right.
If I feel like I'm having an argument or disagreement with the guy that I'm dating, I want the male perspective.
Right.
So you have nobody in your life that you can talk to just about anything female.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
And it makes me look at any man like that. It's like, first of all, so you don't have control of your penis?
Right.
Like, that's weird to me. Because I have control of my vagina. I just want y'all to know my vagina is controlled by me.
Right.
I don't need to jump on any penis that's around me.
I'm trying to think where he would. I mean, maybe being an athlete, his perspective is a little skewed. Like maybe he just thinks that every woman that comes at him is trying to get with him.
No,
I don't know.
You're not even that attractive, sir.
Right.
I mean, no shade.
I don't know.
Okay, I want to poll. I want to hear from men because I want to know, is this normal? And women just don't know that this is how all men think.
I guess it's like, okay, how strong of a friendship are we talking?
He said nobody. Like he said nobody. He said, and so the guy was like really concerned. The guy was like, no, like just a friend. He's like, it's going to get eventually and inevitably it's going to get there.
Yeah,
what?
No. Yeah, no, yeah.
So I want to know from men, is this the norm? Or am I crazy or is Cam crazy?
Right.
One of the two. Let us know.
Right. Can men have platonic female friends?
Yes. Now, I do understand that some men play the long game with women.
Right.
And try to just like be in the friend zone and just try to wear them down until eventually that woman just wakes up one day and says, hey, I want to be with you.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, that never happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on the scenario. So like I have a lot of male friends, but I'm not like, some of them I may meet for lunch every now and then. Okay. Right. But it's not like
it's not romantic.
No, definitely not romantic. But like you can't do it with everybody. It just depends on the person and how the relationship the friendship started.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I want that for men. I want for men to be able to have female friends.
Right.
It's strictly platonic, because imagine how much you're going to learn and grow from the female's perspective. Right. Because like we rule the world.
Yeah.
We are the ones that keep this world going.
Right. But he makes it sound like he can't even have a working relationship with a woman.
It was so bizarre to me that I just was like, I thought about it, and I thought, how was he raised?
Right.
Like,
what did he see? What did he witness?
Like, what happened here? Like, what? Because it can't be professional football. I cannot.
No, that's
be
what I'm saying. Like, it can't, because honestly, it's kind of quite the opposite. Like, in sports, there are so many females that are assistants or admins or whatever, and they're around a lot. And so,
of course,
you gotta, like, you can't look at these women as potential, sexual partners.
You want to knock down the whole cheerleading squad? Like, what is this?
Right.
I need answers. Hopefully, somebody can give them to me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Cam, maybe not.
Yeah.
But God bless him.
He has a lot of bad takes on women, though.
Oh, he don't like us?
Yeah, he's kind of like, I don't know. He has bad takes on women and relationships with women, for sure.
Okay.
Him and Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. But I do like the other guy.
Who's
Ryan somebody?
Ryan Clark?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I do like his take on women.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like he is mature.
Yes.
And he's emotionally mature.
Right.
Yes. I like him.
Exactly.
Anyway, that is our episode. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching Reasonably Shady on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes. And for all things reasonably shady, click below. More stuff.